Okay, a little look at the Wasp value and player impact tools that are now being built into PCS Pro, which I think are quite useful. So you'll see here under the player impact tab, completely blank. The reason it's blank is because there's never a Wasp score put in the first place. So this was last year's game, Foxes against the Bears. So we can retrospectively put a Wasp score in, and let's just say, for argument's sake, it was 170 for this particular game. And you'll see that PCS Pro immediately calculates player impact for each individual player and partnerships, and a win-loss probability, which, had the Wasp been in live at the beginning of the game, would have then calculated those values and your probabilities as the game went on. You'll see over here on the batter's side is for the Bears. So simply scoring 11 off of 10 gave him a -2 impact during his batting innings. Burgess 10 off of 8 gave him a -7. And then if we look across on the other side, so -7 red, so -7 red will be bad. Coming across the bowling side, -38 green would be good. That's when Ackerman took his remarkable 7 wickets. Davis 2 for 20 and -14 good, so 2 for 20 off of his overs. Whereas Lilly, who conceded 22 off of 1 overs, was +30 red, which of course on the bowling side would be bad. It works out total player contribution as well. Again, that will go along as the match evolves. And also XS extras. So in the back end of this, there is a figure that gives a baseline of the amount of extras that are expected to be conceded in any one T20 or 50 over any white ball game. And then that recalculates that as the game goes on in regards to how many extras are conceded against the initial Wasp target. So quite a useful tool. And again, you can just flip between innings, and then you'll have the Foxes batting with the Bears bowling going on. So the Wasp score can be put in retrospectively. So after now the tool's all working, you can go back over your games and add the Wasp par score in if you wish. So I suggest that you want to do that for your white ball games from here on in, and it's relatively simple. You just go to your match before a start. Just trying to think where I've got a game that will be open or about to start. Let's have a look at this date range here. Just bear with. So we've got this game here which hasn't been started, it's just a test game. And I've just started to set the game up, and if we go to click on the Wasp value, we can then enter the Wasp par score. So a little bit of advice on the par score for your Wasp value. It's not necessarily the par score for the ground, so you can't just take the last XXX amount of games and add them up and just divide by the games and come up with a score that is the par for the score for that game, or for that ground rather. So your par Wasp score would be for an agreed value on that particular day that the side setting of batting first would want to look at as being the lowest winning score. So that's something you need to agree between yourselves and captain, coach, and really good idea possibly for both the captains, so home and away captains, to get involved in that discussion to come up with a score or a Wasp score to put in that box for that particular game on that particular day under those particular conditions. And then once that's done, as the game evolves, then the player impact will become available to you ball by ball, and that can be seen on your reader machines as the match evolves as well.